Happy December, YouTube. Well, end of month, November 2015, silver spot price ended at $14.12, which is down a whopping $1.31 from $15.53, which ended October 31st, 2015. Is it a big drop? It's a huge drop. Huge. But for my goals, again, let me reemphasize, in 2015, my stacking goals were an ounce of silver a day. So that does not mean that I'm just buying the cheapest bullion that I could find. I'm usually buying higher premium pieces that have fallen from grace at least a little bit from what they normally would be selling for. And I've been making do with that all year long, which is fine. And I'm content with that. Again, next goal would be to lower my cost basis. And I started the year at $24.80 an ounce. That includes shipping and handling in that number, and 572 ounces. And thirdly, collect more numismatic sets and prime pieces, which I've been working on all year. That being said, let's get the crack in here. The first piece I got this month, and I could not resist on getting it. I should actually start by saying I actually bought two different pieces. The first was this one, and it's a non-graded piece, and almost all of my Britannias that I have purchased, I'd probably say 75% of them, have been graded. This one is not graded, and it is in pristine condition, front and back. If I can get this out. Here's the front, 2008. There's only 2,500 of these minted, by the way. Here is the back. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. 2,500 minted of the 2008 Britannia. Silver 1 ounce. And this cost me, I couldn't believe it, I picked it up at an auction, $63.07. Now here's the thing, I can't even imagine it being less than that when it came out in 2008. And you can see on the back, it says made in the US, UK. And so I'm thinking it's either July 8th or August the 7th. I'm thinking if it's the UK, it's July the 8th. So it came in the box, they got the whole bit here, so pretty nice for $63.07, which I know I could sell it for a lot more if I should ever have to, but I'm not looking to do that. So that is where we're at. On the same avenue, for $100 more, I actually bought the 2008 Proof 69 Deep Cameo Proof. Same coin. Exactly the same coin. So my goal was to get a whole set of these in 69 or above, which I have probably 60% of them at this point. You can see on the back also, beautiful, beautiful coin. And I paid $166.59 for these two coins. Now granted, proof coins do not get averaged into the stack. They sit on the side. However, this month I took a hit with coins that I purchased that are going to count in my stack, and you'll see what I mean by the end of this video. So these are the two proof coins that I purchased this month. Beautiful, beautiful coins. They're same exact coin. This one I got again, $63 and change. This one I got $166, $100 separating non-graded from graded. But the graded one's a 69. Proof 69, this one ungraded. Probably would come in around the same. It's beautiful. Might come into 70, who knows. Next, I finished off the Birds of Prey series, Canadian Birds of Prey series, and I bought two beautiful Canadian great horned owls. And I have two of them here. And of course, the queen is on the back. So this finishes off the Bird of Prey series with the peregrine falcons and such. And I love this coin. I think this coin's a beautiful, beautiful coin. Actually, my friend bought like 7 or 8 of them like 2 months ago. And He's like, do you want to buy two? And I never got around to paying him for it, so I'm just including them this month. And I just picked them up the other day, and I gave him $38 for the two, so it was like $19 each. I'm not gonna cry about a dollar or two if they're up or down a little bit. I needed to complete the set, and I only have two of each of them. I don't have like full tubes of them, so this completes that set of the Birds of Prey series, which is cool. Next, I purchased, and this finishes off, as I showed you last month, the Cerebus for the Hercules set. I had this one coming also. I ordered it the last day that I could possibly order it, which I want to say was the 12th of October was the last day that you can order coins from that set. I want to say that. But then I sent them a check along with a couple of other things. And I picked up one 5-ounce Hercules, which I already have one of these, Hercules round. And just to complete the set, because I have two sets and I only had one of these. So now I have two of them. And I also got the holder for it, which I'm going to include in the cost of the price of this, because this cost me $89 and a penny, and it actually cost me $87.32 for 5 ounces. But when I factor in the airtight, which cost me $1.69, it came out to $89.01, which came out to $17.80 an ounce. And you know what? Trust me, with the amount I spent for other things bullion-wise this month, this is like the cheapest thing I got. So, and I needed it. And again, it finished off a set, and I like it, and screw it. That's two. Next, I picked up 5 more Austrian 2015 Philharmonics, and they are, I think they're beautiful coins. I always like them. They're good looking coins. I picked these up for $16.72 an ounce, and I have 5 of them. A couple months ago, I picked up 10 of them. So what I'm going to do is probably buy another 5 more for next month, and I'm probably going to just buy 5 more tonight or something like that, just to see where Spot is, and I'll just buy 5 more so I have them for my next video, and then I'll have a complete tube of 20. So this is numbers 11 through 15, and again, it's cheap bullion, and they're nice coins, and you know, I don't know what mintages are on them. I don't really care. But I really believe that I want to, one time a year, aside from the Libertads, I want to pick up a different tube of coins from around the globe. I think maybe in 2016 it may be the Panda, just because it seems like it's going to be a hot coin. So I might just do that with the Pandas in 2016. But 2015, I just picked up a tube, a random tube, over the course of the year, cost averaged of these. So that's that. I got them again for $16.72 a coin. That's my cheapest that I picked up this month, like totally. Next, working on my colored Silver Eagle collection, which I haven't bought in a few months. I picked up this is my first 1998, my first 1987, and my first 1993. And as you can see, they're not colored on the back, colored on the front. I want 2 of each of these coins, and I'm doing it from 1986 onward, from when they came out. So they're kind of nice to have. I don't mind them. They don't bother me. It adds a little bit of color. I'm not a fan of colored silver to an extent. When something comes up and it's the right price, I'll buy it. But I got 3 more. So that's cool. I'm going to make a checklist of this. Next ones I buy, I'm just going to make a checklist so I can check all them off. All right, next. I bought a couple Libertads. So last month I showed you about 15 Libertads, the 1996s. So I have 18 of the 1996s. Now I have 19 of them. I picked up another 1996, and this actually cost me $36.95. So this is my 19th. So I can't cross anything off this month because I need one more of these, and I'm looking for it for a decent price. You know, that's between graded and non-graded, but this is the first year that the Libertad had this style. And as you can see, it still has the eagle with the snake in the back, opposed to, I picked up two 1998s, and you could see, I'm sorry, not 1998, I wish, 2008, and it has all the coat of arms of all the states of Mexico on the back, so that's the difference. And this is one of the 08s, and this is the second 08. And guys, be cautious because there's a lot of 2008 forgeries on eBay, and these are real. And you can kind of spot them. They kind of look fake, but these obviously are real. They're weighed. I mean, everything is real about them. So if you look up 2008 Libertad on eBay, you'll be able to spot the fakes from the real ones. And sometimes they sneak the word commemorative in just to say, hey, you know, we said it was a commemorative, it wasn't real. I've never bought one of the fake ones, but I see them on there and it just annoys me. So those are the three Libertad, Libertads that I bought. Oh, and by the way, I paid $23 for this 2008. Now I have all the 2000. I have a tube of them, but this is number 25, and this one is number 26. So if I picked them up cheap, I paid $23 for this one and $25.72. And when I say picking them up cheap, it means buying them for under $28 because they don't go for cheaper than that. It's hard to find an 08 for under that amount. So that is where I'm at with that. So who knows? Maybe I'll make a second tube of this at some point, little by little. It's good to have them. Now we're going to tackle what I spent a lot of money on for this month, and that would be, these are the Libertads 1999. The mintage on the Libertads in 1999 are 95,000. Which is so low. It's the second lowest year of Libertads. 98, there's 67,000. 99 is 95,000, and 97, there's 100,000. So, all that considered, these are very low mintage coins, and if I'm going to get a tube of 20 of them, which is my goal, whether that's graded or non-graded, I have to bite the bullet. This month I bit the bullet, and only because the holidays are coming up. So I'm closing in on my 2-year mark. I have like a month and a half to go. I officially started, let's say, the 15th of January. So the end of January will officially be my 2-year mark. So I said, you know what? Last month, I bit the bullet and bought 96s because I got that tube for $50 of 20 ounces, and I bit the bullet because I had the money to spend. I had the money to spend this month. I am not going to have it to spend for December for obvious reasons. So I bought 5 of these, and I'll tell you what they cost. I got one of these for $33, which is amazing. I got one of these for $49.01, $49.74. Then I bought 2 colored ones, which I'm not thrilled about having colored ones, but think about it. There's only 95,000 of them. So a colored one is still one. And I bought 2 of them. I got one of these for $53.32 and $54 even. And that's all those numbers are with shipping. So this makes numbers, what is it? I think I need, after this, I think I need like 4 or 5 MS69s. And I'm going to show you something else here in a minute. Then I went and I bought 6 graded MS69s. So let's talk about my graded ones. Big time money for me to buy an ounce of silver, but again, opposed to, let's say, $53, I bought an MS67. This one cost me $84.81. This one, MS68, cost me $95 even. This one, you know, it's kind of futile. I mean, if somebody wants to forge them, they will. 1997 or 1999 MS68. This one cost me $90.75. This one right here, another MS68. This is my third MS68. This one cost me $102.50. And then this one right here, now we're getting into really high grades. MS69, I have two MS69s. This first one and the second one, this one cost me $133.25. And then finally, this one cost me $133.50. So when you add all of these up, all of those right there, all together, it's pretty big time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say this right here is an average of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cost me about $675 for those three, or for those 6. So that is exactly where I am with this. And let's just do a recap here real fast. Actually, let's do this. Forget about the recap. Let's do my finals. So this is everything I bought, guys. This is the whole Megillah, as they say. All right, so here's the deal. This month, 2015, November 2015, I spent $229.56 on the proofs, and again, that would be the non-graded 08 proof and the one regular proof. And I also spent $1,241.96 on everything else, on all this stuff up here that I just showed you. All right. Ultimately, it's only 29 ounces plus 2 proof, which we're not counting, on regular BU bullion, so to speak. It's only 29 ounces, which, by the way, is semi-monumental because 2015 stacking goal, 1 ounce of silver a day. I said I wanted 365 this year. Ironically, I am at 364.82, which then brings me to December, which is totally open, and I will obviously get my 365 ounce goal. So pat on the back, yay for me. And you can see what I spent per month starting in January, 33 ounces, all the way down. It averages every month no less than 28. This month was 39, this month is 29. But here's the thing, because of the 1999 Libertads, look at my whopping cost average this month. $42.83 per ounce this month. That's without the proof coins. So, and you can see I've usually kept it within the high 20s to high teens. So high teens to high 20s. This one is totally out of the stratosphere this month. And I'm going to try to correct that by having one of my lowest stacking months next month, buying more bullion pieces. So, you know, it kind of averages this month. And so $42.83 per ounce because of the graded Libertads this month. Lastly, this month, $23,295 with the 1,200 that I spent gives me a total of 926 ounces. So that means, so what is my my bottom line cost basis this month? My bottom line cost basis would be divided the amount I've spent over the 926 ounces equals a whopping $25.16 per ounce. I'm up 55 cents an ounce. So let's write that in. We said it is, let's do this, $25.16 up 55 cents. So that is where we're at this month. So you could just see the whole year I kept it around in the high. You know, I said I wanted to lower my cost basis, which was 24.80. We come here, 24.82, and then just it was very, very tough for me to keep it under 25 this year. Actually, trying to get it below 24.80, it's tough. But now I'm above 25, so we'll see if I could get it below 25 again the end of the year, which is okay. I'm not that worried about it. You know, I kind of didn't make progress with lowering my cost basis, but I made a ton of progress with ounces, which is another 365, let's call it, to the stack, as well as kind of keeping my cost basis the same by picking up premium pieces. All that being said, my last thing that I like to do on my videos, as you well know, is just show exactly what I bought here on my list that I read off of. You can see the prices that I paid for it. Shows the population in there. And you, of course, you can pause this and look at it yourself and see what I paid, see where it is today. If you're looking at this 3 years from now after I post this video, you can laugh and say, wow, remember when silver was $14.12 an ounce and now it's 25 an ounce? Or you can laugh even harder and say, look, silver is $7 an ounce right now. This guy's a jerk. Truth of the matter is, I'm looking at a 20-year horizon. I'm not looking at a 3, 4, 5-year horizon. So it doesn't really matter for me. I just keep buying every single month. And just like everything, I'll cost average it out and make money in the end. It doesn't matter how long it takes. And the truth of the matter is, it's not really for me anyway, guys. It's for my heirs, as we would say. So I don't really care about that. Here's the last, the other page with all the 99s. So I don't have anything to check off this month as far as checklists. But it was a pretty solid month. And you can see, yeah, here we go. $639.81 just for the graded. The non-graded ones were $239. So right there for $19.99, I spent pretty darn close to $900 just on them. And again, that's what I had. I just rounded it up to $896. And so that is where we are. Proof coins. That's my cost average totals for the month. All right, guys, again, have a great December. Have a great holiday season. And I will see you in the beginning of January. Thank you for tuning in.